Hey guys, it's Adam here, your Northern Tech. A long time no video, eh? Yeah, just a little bit, but I've been busy with things and just haven't had a chance to do any videos, but now we're gonna do one. The video today is gonna be covering the NES DNA 30 mod, which is currently covered in frickin' juice. I apologize for that. Gotta clean that up. One problem with using drippers on these things, they tend to drip on the device. But there it is. The Nintendo DNA 30 mod. We'll dive into this after we roll that intro. So as you can see, it chucks the vapor, it does a great job. But basically, this device here is no different than the Proto Vapor, except for it's in a nice Nintendo controller. It's got the DNA chip into it. I have it at 20 watts now. Up and down changes your wattage, so you can crank her right up. And I'll show you that she goes to 30, and we'll even do a 30 watt hoot off of it if you like. 30 watt hoot for you. Just amazing. At 30 watts on this coil, it's putting 6.9 volts to it. I got a 1.5 ohm coil, and it just chucks the vapor. But let's talk more about the device, and we'll show you how it works. Let's dive on down. Okay, well I don't really have a tripod, so I'm going to use one hand and go from there. Well, I have a tripod, but I don't have a good one. But here she is, the Nintendo controller by LittUp. I'll have their link in the description if you want to go check them out. It's a Facebook group. You sign up, you join the mailing list, and then they will pick people from the top of the queue to buy the product. I paid I think it was 150 bucks for this. Now, I bought this back in November, bought and paid for, and got an email around January to say that they weren't selling the DNA 20 mod anymore because the 30 came out. So there was now stuffing them with the 30, and instead of the 1000 milliamp battery, they put in a 2000 milliamp battery. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, oh Adam, that's just a clone Chinese Nintendo controller. There's your proof right there. Nintendo controller, model number NES 004, made in Japan. And there it is, LittUp custom mods, and I have 1148. That means before I got mine, they sold 1147 of these, which makes me wonder, how come I don't see more of these on the Facebook forum, Juice Junkies? Just saying. But we'll take a little tour of it, we'll show you where all the things are, and go from there. So, on the face, you have obviously your joystick. Your up is your wattage up, your down is your wattage down. There's obviously no select and start. B button fires the mod, but because I don't have anything on it, we're going to get a no addy or check atomizer. And A button does nothing. It's just there. Just like left and right on the D-pad, does nothing. On the top, you have your 510 connector, which I really need to clean. Nailed it. Not really. But I've been using the shit out of this thing, people. It's been my everyday vape, because I just love the fact that it hits so hard and it's awesome. But yeah, there's your standard 510 connector. It comes with the adapter, so you can go Ego 510. Like if you want to use an Ego atomizer, you can, but you don't need to. On this side here, there is Frigol. On the base, there is Frigol. Top, you have the 510, already showed that. And over here, you have your charging port, micro USB, with a red light that'll tell you when it's charging, and the light turns green when it's fully charged. This black thing, that's just a cover for where the wire used to sit for when it was a Nintendo controller back in its earlier life. But all in all, this is a great device. I friggin' love it. Hits hard. Only problem I have with it, and I'll explain that once we take it out of this mode, and we'll go back to my face. Let's do this. So the only real problem I had with this was the first day of me using it. I was doing something stupid. I was carrying a box of something up. I can't remember what I was carrying upstairs, but I was carrying something upstairs. I had this sitting on top of it, and I went to go open the door and I angled it and it slid off, or actually I angled it and it slid off like this. And when it hit the ground, the device kept saying check atomizer, check atomizer, check atomizer, check atomizer, even though there was clearly one on there. So I checked the build was fine, I could fire it on any other device, just wouldn't fire on this. So then I did what any other nerd would do, I took it apart. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but this is what the inside looked like, and it's pretty damn clean. So as you can see, like instead of a cell phone battery, like a LiPo pack, they actually use two LiPo, almost look like AAA batteries, and that's the way they power this device. They're I think they're 5C or 15C. I don't know. I gotta take a look at the picture again. You guys can see the picture, so you probably freaking know. But what broke was the solder connection on the 510. So I just busted out my trusty, well, I actually did it with this, my torch, with the soldering attachment, which is this right here. And clip it on, and then it heats it up from the inside and all that nonsense. And I was able to clear it, reflux it, re-solder it, and as you can see, now it's just kicking ass. So there you go. The NES controller, links for this device will be in the description. It's a Facebook group. If you don't have Facebook, I don't know what you can do. If I find any websites, I'll also put those in the description. And be sure to check them out if you want a unique DNA 30 mod that will definitely make people turn their heads. So hopefully you enjoyed that quick little review of the DNA 30. Only problem I had was when I dropped it, the solder broke, and I was able to fix that. It wasn't too bad, wasn't too hard. It's actually pretty easy. Only downside is my 510 connector is a little crooked now from the bang, but works like a champ. Like a boss. So thanks for watching, guys. Check the links in the description, and until next time, guys, take care.